Okay, so we're going to make some candied orange slices. And what you want to do is you want to take your orange, and I find it, because we're just going to use half slices, it's a little bit easier to just cut your orange in half. So cut your orange in half, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slice 2 millimeter maximum slices, nice and thin as you can make it. That's what we're looking for. I don't know if you can see it on the blade of my knife there. So with your nice sharp knife, you want to go nice and slow and get the best slices that you can. Once you have your orange slices, what we're going to do is we're going to candy them and cook them in the oven. So I've got a sheet pan here lined with a silpat and just a tiny little dish of sugar. And so what I want to do is I want to take my orange slice and press it into the sugar on both sides so that it's well coated. And then I'm going to just lay it on the tray. If you have any seeds in your oranges, you want to take them out before you do this step. And since I don't have that many, I'm going to spread mine out so that they have lots of room. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to take another silpat, we're going to lay it over top, and then we're going to put another sheet pan over top of that. That's going to weight it down and keep it nice and flat. It's also going to help them steam a little bit. So we're going to bake them at 250 for about 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so our oranges have come out of the oven, and you want to just check them to make sure that they are starting to cook. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up, careful it's warm. Perfect. We'll get rid of this silpat. Now be careful, it's covered in hot sugar, okay? So don't get it all over yourself or your partner or the table. And what we're looking for is that the rind of the orange here has gone a little bit translucent and it's not bright white anymore. So once that's happened, what we're going to do is we're just going to take some paper towels and we're going to clean up any of this extra liquid that we can see. So just soak it up. Try not to touch the oranges themselves, just the liquid in between the slices. You just want to give them a bit of a head start. So you don't have to get everything, but you want to get a lot of it off. Okay, so now we're going to pop these back in the oven and we're going to bake them at 175 for 2 to 2.5 hours. What we're looking for is that they feel dry when you touch them. They're still going to be flexible, but they'll harden up as they cool. So it's going to take quite a while. We want them to be nice and dry to the touch. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. So our candied oranges are out of the oven. They're dry to the touch. And then once they cool, they're going to firm up a little bit. So you can see they look really great. They're not brown. They're still nice and clear all the way through. If you're going to store these for a long time, especially in a place like Ontario where it's very humid, you want to make sure that they're layered between pieces of paper and you have some sort of silica gel packet or something in there to help dry out the moisture. But if you do find that they've gotten soft, you can just pop them back into like a 150 Fahrenheit oven for about half an hour and they'll dry back up.